Shailene Woodley and Lucas Bravo have called it quits. And surprisingly, there's no scandal, no drama, and no public feud. Instead, sources reveal their split was calm, amicable, and driven by one simple truth. They were just on different paths. While Woodley has been laser-focused on her career and her dreams of becoming a mom, Bravo has his own projects and commitments keeping him busy. It's a reminder that even in Hollywood, sometimes love isn't about fights or betrayal. It's about timing, priorities, and personal growth. But what really happened behind the scenes of their whirlwind romance? And how did two stars so seemingly in sync decide to go their separate ways without any hard feelings? The story is closer to real life than you might expect, and it's one that fans are only just beginning to piece together. Unlike many Hollywood breakups that explode across tabloids with accusations and public arguments, Shailene Woodley and Lucas Bravo's split was quietly respectful. Sources close to the actors confirm there's no drama, no hard feelings, just two people recognizing that their lives are headed in different directions. Woodley, 33, has thrown herself into her career, staying uber-focused on work and personal goals, while Bravo, 37, is equally absorbed with his own projects and commitments. It's a reminder that sometimes love doesn't fail because of betrayal or conflict. It fails simply because timing and priorities don't align. And in the high-pressure world of Hollywood, choosing mutual respect over public spectacle is rarer than you might think. This breakup wasn't about headlines or gossip. It was about two people making a conscious decision to part ways on good terms, leaving the drama out of the story entirely. But while the split itself was calm, the story of their romance, and the hints fans caught along the way, paints a much more vivid picture of how it all unfolded. Their romance may have been short, but it was impossible for fans to miss. The first public hint came on March 23rd, when Woodley and Bravo were spotted together in Paris, sharing playful moments that quickly had paparazzi and fans buzzing. It wasn't just a casual outing. There was undeniable chemistry, and the couple's PDA suggested this was something more than a fleeting fling. By April 30th, Bravo made it official on Instagram, sharing snapshots from their trip to Slab City, California. The posts captured carefree, sun-soaked moments that made it clear they were enjoying every second together. Interestingly, those images have since been removed from his grid, hinting at how quickly the chapter closed. Woodley, meanwhile, took a more drastic approach to her social media. Between January 27th and August 31st, she deleted numerous posts, including a May 4th photo of Bravo at Disneyland's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, celebrating Star Wars Day. The purge created a digital clean slate, signaling the end of this whirlwind romance. From Parisian streets to California deserts and the magical world of Disneyland, the relationship moved fast, leaving a vivid trail for fans to follow, but also disappearing almost as quickly as it appeared. Their story, though brief, was a perfect example of how modern celebrity relationships can be intense, visible, and fleeting all at once. For Shailene Woodley, life has never been just about romance or Hollywood glitz. It's about purpose, passion, and planning for the future. Back in December 2024, she opened up to Outside magazine about one of her biggest dreams, becoming a mom. Motherhood isn't just a personal goal for her. It's a vision that shapes the choices she makes every day. Her commitment to the planet is another piece of that puzzle. As an outspoken environmental advocate, Woodley has made it clear that she wants to leave the world in a better state before welcoming a child into it. I want to be a mom, and I'm not going to give this world to a child and go, "Oops, sorry, we messed it up for you." Have fun for as many years as you get to be here, she said. That's just so not on my agenda. For Woodley, ambition, motherhood, and advocacy are intertwined. Her priorities aren't about fleeting relationships. They're about creating a meaningful life on her own terms. And while love may have been part of her story with Lucas Bravo, her personal mission and future goals were always going to take center stage. Lucas Bravo has always been a private figure, keeping his personal life largely out of the spotlight. But during the opening night of Broadway's Good Night and Good Luck in April, he offered a rare glimpse into his romance with Woodley, simply saying, "Yeah, I'm really happy." It was understated, but it spoke volumes. This was a relationship he valued, even if he preferred to keep the details close to the chest. Looking back, Bravo has also shared insights into what draws him to someone. In an October 2020 interview with Elle Australia, he explained that he doesn't have a specific type. What matters most is the instant connection, the unspoken understanding that can happen in a single glance. Sometimes you just run into someone, you look at this person in the eyes, and in an instant, in a second, so much is said, he said. He described it as a conversation that flows without words, where you feel like you've known each other forever. For Bravo, love isn't casual. It's about vulnerability, honesty, and letting someone see past the masks people wear. His connection with Woodley reflected that philosophy, emphasizing depth over fleeting attraction. While the relationship ultimately ended, it's clear that for Bravo, meaningful bonds are worth pursuing, even if life's timing doesn't align perfectly. At the heart of Shailene Woodley and Lucas Bravo's split was a simple, yet profound difference: their priorities. Woodley's focus has been on motherhood and environmental advocacy, striving to build a meaningful life that balances personal fulfillment with the well-being of the planet. Bravo, on the other hand, has been fully invested in his career and ongoing projects, dedicating time to his craft and professional growth. When two people are moving in different directions, even the strongest connections can face challenges. Ambition and life goals, while admirable, don't always align perfectly, and in this case, it meant that their paths, however lovingly intertwined, eventually diverged. It's a reminder that relationships aren't just about chemistry. They're also about timing, shared vision, and mutual priorities. What makes this breakup stand out is how rational and thoughtful it was. Unlike many celebrity splits that spiral into public drama, this one was marked by maturity, respect, and understanding. They parted ways without resentment, proving that even in Hollywood, breakups can be clean, dignified, and amicable, a lesson in how two people can care for each other deeply yet recognize when it's time to move on. In today's world, a celebrity breakup isn't just private. It plays out online for millions to see. For Shailene Woodley, the digital aftermath was unmistakable. Between January 27th and August 31st, she purged numerous Instagram posts, including snapshots of Lucas Bravo from their Disneyland visit and other moments of their whirlwind romance. The move wasn't about creating drama. It was a subtle way of reclaiming her narrative and signaling a fresh start. Bravo took a quieter approach. The photos he shared from their Slab City trip were removed from his grid, quietly closing that chapter without fanfare. There was no public feud, no pointed captions, just a respectful distance maintained online. For many celebrities, curating social media after a breakup has become an art form. It's not only about moving on personally, but also managing public perception. By carefully choosing what remains visible and what disappears, they can close one story while leaving the door open for new chapters, all without adding unnecessary tension to an already sensitive situation. Woodley and Bravo's social media moves reflect exactly that: deliberate, calm, and drama-free, even in the public eye. Hollywood romances are often intense, fast-moving, and highly visible. Shailene Woodley and Lucas Bravo's relationship is no exception. From a Parisian PDA to Instagram snapshots in the desert in Disneyland, their whirlwind romance unfolded in just a few months, capturing the fascination of fans everywhere. Short-lived, passionate relationships like this are surprisingly common in the entertainment world, where careers, travel, and public scrutiny add layers of complexity to even the strongest connections. It's important to separate fact from speculation. While insider sources confirm the breakup was amicable, the public often fills in gaps with rumors and conjecture. In this case, the verified details, mutual respect, differing priorities, and career-focused lives paint a clearer picture than any social media theory or gossip ever could. Their story leaves a bigger question for anyone watching. Can love truly survive when life goals diverge? Chemistry and connection may spark a romance, but when personal ambitions pull in different directions, even the deepest bonds may struggle to last. For Woodley and Bravo, the answer was a respectful parting, but it's a scenario that resonates far beyond the Hollywood bubble. Shailene Woodley and Lucas Bravo's breakup wasn't explosive or filled with scandal. It was mature, thoughtful, and entirely drama-free. Their parting highlights the importance of personal priorities, showing that even in a world obsessed with celebrity gossip, sometimes the most powerful decisions are made quietly and respectfully. Woodley is focused on her career and dreams of motherhood, while Bravo is pursuing his own projects and passions, each following a path that feels true to themselves. But for fans, the story isn't over. Both actors remain in the public eye, and every move they make sparks curiosity and speculation. Will new romances bloom? Will their paths cross again in unexpected ways? One thing is certain. Even in Hollywood, love, ambition, and timing can collide in ways that are as fascinating as they are unpredictable, and everyone will be watching to see what comes next.